All right, and welcome to Last Call Kinda. My name is Greg Masturzo, and I'll be filling in until Gerard gets here as, I guess, our host. Today we're joined with us by Drew, as always,
Hello.
and the return of the one and only Nick Madara.
The king has returned.
He has returned, and he's alive. That's the good news. I know. We found out last week he was,
And well.
but he's alive and well.
And well.
We can confirm that. So this week we'll do a quick rundown, or we'll do a quick rundown on what's going to be on the docket for today's episode. We're going to start with where Nick's been and how Nick's been. Then from there we have some sports stuff. Seattle Kraken are now officially an NHL team. They drafted their team last night, and Drew and I are going to talk about that for a bit because it's pretty bad. Flyers made some moves, which we're also going to discuss. And if Gerard ever gets on, there he is. He did it.
Look at that timing. Absolutely
Gerard did
impeccable.
a Tough Mudder, so we're going to discuss that and see what his thoughts were.
Gerard used to get absolutely smoked walking up a flight of stairs, and you're telling me this man ran a Tough Mudder? That must have been the toughest mud of his entire life.
I love mud.
I'm not telling you he ran it. I'm saying he did.
He did. I mean, he completed it. It's got to be a feat.
All right, I'm here, you slapdicks.
All right, well, we just started recording, so
Great.
yeah,
Perfect timing.
you missed the intro, but Gerard is here now. In case you couldn't tell by his introduction.
Did you get me saying, all right, you slapdicks, I'm here?
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, that's all part of the intro coming in. Yes.
Good. Did you get the part of me saying about me asking if you guys heard me saying slapdick?
That is also in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Gerard is left his laptop at work, so he's currently recording from bed on his phone, which I think he actually enjoys more.
Boy, I like laying on my bed much more than standing at my dresser.
I can agree with that.
So, can you all hear me? Am I good?
Yeah, you look real cute on bottom right there.
Thank you.
You are good to go. So, I know you came in right as we were finishing up the little show rundown, but we're gonna start with where the hell Nick's been.
That's a sleepy boy right there.
Because we don't know where Nick's been, and he was on a milk carton last we saw him. So Nick,
Honestly, where has everyone been? Has everyone been? You know?
Yep.
Did you listen to last episode at all?
I haven't got a chance to sniff it out, but I will.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't even want to, actually.
He heard the
I think
clip,
maybe
though.
I don't want to.
He did hear the clip.
Maybe I don't want to. I think the milk carton is really where it all comes together. That's as good as it's going to get. That's basically my peak. That was the best picture I ever took, and it was like when I was in 7th grade or some shit, or 8th grade.
You just finished listening to like Nirvana.
Just absolutely finessing it with my Transformers hat on, sideways and backwards.
Nirvana,
it was like the most peak content that has ever existed from me.
He had just gotten done unloading an entire can of Axe body spray in the boys' bathroom.
Absolutely. I'm just sitting there on the beach just smelling like chocolate Axe, walking past people having like dogs faint on me because there's just reeks of absolute body spray.
Yeah,
Pretending to talk to girls on his Razor cell phone.
Oh, dude. I used to talk to all the girls on my Razor cell phones. First of
Don't
all,
shit on the
pressing buttons 4 times made us the most superior generation. 4 times to press a button for one fucking letter. You'd be like, bump, 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 H, bump, bump, I, bump, 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 exclamation point. It'd take you like 15 seconds to say hi. That's why we are the superior generation.
Well,
I agree.
yeah.
So Nick,
Oh, God.
that's where
Yeah.
you've been. Is that it?
That's pretty much where I've been, yeah. I've just been hiding on milk cartons, hanging out.
So wait. No, because part of the discussion was you said that you had a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why you couldn't come out of the show.
Yeah, she just moved
Well,
in last
Gerard,
week.
before you hopped on, Nick promptly explained to us that she's not actually his girlfriend.
Is it just a mom?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like a who is that football player with the online girlfriend?
Manti Teo.
Yeah, I think it's a Manti Teo situation.
As someone who's extremely familiar with this situation, I can confirm.
Yeah, I can also confirm. You know, big sports guys over here.
Yeah.
Manti Teo.
That sounds
cool.
like
The amount of memes I've seen in the past like week and a half that have been like guys could literally just hang out with other guys and just name old sports players. It's one of those,
I saw that the other
I
day.
did see that
Actually,
meme.
I'm like, that's some shit Gerard and Drew would do just for fun, just over
like, the
a couple brewskis in like an empty bowling alley, just hanging out,
the like one
cold
comment
stale
like,
nachos.
was just like all-star Clinton Portis, and I immediately was just like fuck Clinton Portis. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's literally what guys do. It's
Yeah.
kind of hilarious. Yeah.
There's an idea for
Oh no.
No,
I'll
no.
be so lost in that.
No, I know. That's why I'm not saying that right now, but I'm saying it's something you could throw out there for like a poll. We could all pick our own favorite random, most obscure athlete. Throw it
No, I
out
think
there
we
and
just
see who
come up with
wins.
the most random, obscure athletes possible.
Yeah, I think that's what we got to do. I think that's the next poll idea.
We're gonna come up with two of the most obscure, like two of the same people. We're gonna be like, that's obscure, but we're gonna come up with the same fucking people.
It's true. It's so true.
Wait. Oh wait, hang on. Now I'm confused. Did I miss something? Did Drew get married again?
Yeah, he did.
No, Nick's an idiot.
Oh, okay.
He's married AF. I love that picture. Is so funny. I'll sometimes just like post that picture.
I'll post.
don't feel like
in
saying
this,
anything.
Post. So you can
Like
say
I've
it.
literally never seen you post that photo before in my life.
I have more pictures of Drew on my phone than I do of myself, in
Well-
different variations.
I have the same for Nick.
You're damn right.
Mostly
Fair.
just because I went through his entire Facebook, zoomed in on every picture of his face, and screenshotted it.
Yeah, there's just no need for those.
Yeah,
But,
your
I mean,
birthday
you know,
posts are the best posts for him, by the way. That goes out.
I think it's Nick embarrassing posts and Greg fists to the side posts.
There's so many Greg fists just existing in the world. Like there are
Greg.
more Greg
No,
fists
no
than
way.
there are pictures of Greg. It
I think
doesn't
you
make
could Google
sense.
it, honestly. Like
Yeah.
you could honestly Google image.
You know
Greg
what? I'm gonna
fist
do it right
and
now.
the
I'm gonna
Pictures
do
will
it.
come up.
Oh God.
So I came in and you guys were talking about me doing a tough mutter. Y'all got shit
Yeah.
to say about me doing a tough mutter or what?
Well, yeah. So what we're gonna run through next was expansion talk for hockey, and then we're gonna close out with Tough Mudder. Does that work for you?
Yeah. Big finisher.
I could. I figured
Yeah.
you were
You're
finisher.
You're about to have a big
Expansion
finisher
draft
on your
happened?
face, idiot. Looking
What
that
happened?
cute.
The expansion draft happened.
Yeah. Don't put any money down in Seattle unless something
What?
major happens next month.
Did a terrible job or
'Cause
what?
their team sucks.
Why? How?
Yeah. I mean, teams were smarter this year, I think, for this year's expansion draft, where they didn't let players go or do dumb things. I think Vegas also was good at extorting picks and players from people, so that way no one would take them because that's how they got their top line from Florida, essentially. But,
Give me the 411 on whatever the hell this means.
So essentially, they have half their team that is actually signed to contracts right now. The other half is
Wait,
either
can you
restricted free
explain
agents
this
or unrestricted free agents.
Can you
Sure.
explain this to Nick?
As if I was literally 5 years old in the brain.
No, like it's weights, like the
Okay.
weight room.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works too.
So, Nick, you know how you have your Eleco plates?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So you know that's what you want your team made of, right? You want it made of you want Eleco plates in your gym, right?
Yeah.
That's gold standard. You want the
You're
bar
damn
and
right.
everything. You have that best gym possible. They took a few of those plates that are probably 10, 20 years old. They're still there. The weight's still the same. They don't look as good, but they still
Okay.
function.
Yeah,
They do what they
maybe a
gotta
little
do.
rusty, you know.
Maybe a little rusty, Then they took some that are just a little in between. They're not the newest, highest quality, but they're there. They're not rusted. They're maybe 5 years old, we'll say.
Okay. Little wear and tear here and there, but pretty good.
Not too much. Not too much.
A little bit of banging and clanging, but
Right.
get the job done.
Naturally.
Then you got the ones that are just those just old rusty metal plates that aren't even. They're York Fitness, they're York brand, which are 60 years old. I don't know how old that is, but so they're beat up. They've been
Okay.
around the block. They're a little cracked and chipped.
Yeah.
And
One
then
45-pound plate's actually 12 pounds, and the other one 64 pounds.
yeah, it was remember
my
the
favorite.
IBC.
Oh
What the
yeah.
old IBC used to have.
Yeah.
And then you have the weights that they ordered that are pretty good. Like, they're brand new Elicos,
Mhm.
but we're not sure if they're going to make it or not. But they paid for them.
Okay.
They just might not show up.
Yeah. They may actually go to another gym,
Yeah.
even though you pay for them.
Destination Ascender, completely unknown. Could be
Yeah.
us. Could be the person across the street. Could be somewhere in Guatemala.
Could we go in the Anthem for all we know? Shout out Tony.
Makes sense.
Okay,
Nick,
so how does this connect to whatever sports thing? Okay, bring
So-
it around town, baby.
So
Bring it
now
around
to
town.
connect it all, they have a few good guys that I think are players, that they can do things for this team that'll be good. I think they're good name guys. They're guys that have been around the league for a bit and are talented. Then you got guys that are just like, why did you take them? Like, you didn't have to take them. You could have taken other options, but you didn't. Then the rest of it is players that they picked that they haven't signed to a contract yet, but they have the rights to talk to them and sign them sign them to a contract if they want to. So it's a whole lot of just mixed bag. And
Okay.
it's not a good mixed bag like Vegas.
You want the Elicos.
Yeah. Yeah. And they got a few of those, but not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah.
I see.
Or the Elicos we got, the 45-pound plates?
Yeah.
Like the 10-pound plates.
No, they're the 45s.
All right.
And then there's there's also like two of them in here that are like those CrossFit bumper plates that are the size of a 45 but only weigh 2.5 pounds.
I love those.
Yeah. There's some of those. So
Make it look like you're lifting 600 pounds when you're like lifting 65.
exactly.
My life.
Drew, do you like that? Was that a fair assessment of the Kraken?
Drew actually died.
Yeah, Drew is.
Yeah. We've already lost Drew.
Yes, that
He
was
got
a fair
married
assessment.
again.
All right. So, Nick, I hope that made sense.
It
For
did.
everything else, Drew, thank you.
Yeah. So essentially, they got I think they have a set like top line that they could put out there that may compete with other teams, but that's no guarantee. The goaltending is pretty good, and then they have no depth, and they went the route of just drafting big defensemen. Not necessarily guys that can play that well, but they went big defensemen. So it was really kind of confusing. There was no set like rhythm to what they were doing. And I think Drew mentioned it earlier that they're not even at the cap ceiling because they have a lot of contracts they have to like sign. But like if the league started tomorrow, they wouldn't be able to play because they're not a cap compliant team.
Oh wow.
So
So some
And this
squad-
is for the puck ball game.
this is for the puck ball game.
The puck ball game. It's always the puck ball.
This is the puck ball game.
Canadians.
Canadians.
They can never get it together.
So the Kraken's gonna suck then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and Drew was talking about this earlier. Unless they go out and make splashes in like free agency, what people thought was gonna happen was that they were going to once they lifted like the player freeze at 1:00 today, a bunch of trades were gonna come in going to the Kraken that teams made to like, hey, don't take our player, hey, don't take this player, hey, don't take that player, and like with what they wanted, but none of that ever happened. I think there was maybe one trade they made to do that. Yeah, it was really confusing.
So it's gonna be a few years till they're good again, or what? Or till they're good period, or what?
I mean, I would say yes, but I mean, I said the same thing about Vegas, and fucking, we saw how that went. I shit talked Vegas the entire
you
time.
thought Vegas was gonna be bad?
Yeah, I shit talked Vegas the entire time.
As soon as they drafted Flower Power, I knew they were gonna be good.
That was your marker.
Yep. I mean, he's incredible. Flower Power.
Yeah, there was no flower power in this one. They got their best player is a 2-time Stanley Cup champion, so that's good. But he's gonna have shoulder surgery. And he'll be out until November.
Good.
Might as well put me in at that point. I mean, goddamn, my little man can't even play.
Nick, have you ever stood on ice skates before?
Yeah. Yeah, what I do is I get on the ice and I start to go really, really fast until I hit a wall because I don't know how to stop. But I can go really fast.
I expected a little bit less, to be honest.
Yeah. So I play really, really good hockey. I just have to either land on the other person or the wall. But like that puck is getting down the field real good. Like I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be moving that thing.
Nick, I see CTE in your future hockey career.
You're damn right. but I'll be a good hockey player for 2 or 3 years.
And whiplash syndrome.
Oh, 100%. I've hit the side so hard that I have literally flipped over, and there is nothing like it's straight up concrete on the other side on some like in the Philly skating rink, like the ice skating rink in the middle of Philly in downtown Philly. I have gone so fast, I have literally full flipped over like past the boundaries on the side.
Fucking idiot.
God, that hurts. But it was dope, dude. I was going so fast for 6 seconds. And then I was in so much pain for 5 hours.
Was the girl you were with like, oh my god, you're the coolest person I've ever seen?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. And then she's like, okay, we're going to have to go to the hospital now. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Thank you. You're going to have to carry me, please.
I would have paid to see that.
Craig, speaking of skating, I've been getting down the 0-point turn forward to backwards.
Oh yeah, how's that been going?
I've fallen a few times, but I think I'm starting to get it.
It's tough. That is not an easy thing to do. I'm at like a 2-point turn. I can't get the one quick, like the silent spin. That's tough.
Today I can confirm I got at least 3 full quick spins. I fell twice, but I'm getting there.
Are we talking about on ice?
No.
Yeah.
Rollerblading.
Oh.
Wait, I was talking about ice.
He was definitely
okay.
talking. I knew there was some discrepancies here.
For reference, I don't. The hockey rink is an hour away, so the ice rink. I mean, so I rollerblade in my neighborhood to practice skating.
Oh, okay.
I would love to learn how to rollerblade.
That translate at all?
Probably a little bit.
Edge work. I can't practice like stopping, like hockey stopping, but
right.
As far as like balancing on like a small, like a blade, it's pretty similar.
Yeah, you should just stand on a blade of grass.
Yeah, they there's a company that makes them. They're called Mars blades.
I have those.
So they're the best ones that mimic like actually skating on ice in comparison to like any other like skates out there. So they would have like in theory the best carryover. But yeah, for like the balance stuff, it's pretty similar. It's different though when it comes to actually like pushing off, cutting, and all that stuff too.
Right.
So that's where it does change.
Yeah, I can't do that stuff.
And stopping, of course. In roller hockey, it's easier to stop like Nick stops.
Yeah.
I just do like very wide turns. Like I don't really stop. I just like it's either the board stop me or I do a wide turn.
You do like a wide cut, like a YC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Honestly, if I tried hard enough, I probably could like actually like shave the ice, but I don't know. I just don't trust myself at all.
Drew playing hockey and not knowing how to skate makes me wish that I played hockey because I know how to skate.
Yeah, same.
Like I could stop and skate.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's we should do that one day where we get the 4 of us and just go play like
Gerard, you should go
somewhere.
You should go play, dude.
I don't want to spend all the money to get all the equipment.
Yeah, whatever.
That is.
It was totally worth it. I thought I spent all the money on the hockey gear just to play that one game, but then my team decided to play, like actually make a men's league. So now it's fun. But that one game, definitely worth it.
Bruh, how much did you spend on pads, skates?
$600, my guess.
No, I got it for less than that.
Did you?
Yeah, I got it on sale.
Like all the equipment?
Yeah,
that's not bad then.
I think it was probably a little over 200.
That's not bad.
Like if I find like an estate sale that has used pads, like I might buy it. Who knows?
Rinks usually have lost and founds. Like the rink that we go to lets people borrow gear all the time.
Yeah, just borrow it and move cities. That's just easy.
That's theft.
Ah.
Do you guys play like you have to wear shoulder pads or is it just hip pads? Or the shorts or whatever the fuck they're called?
Full get up.
Oh, you gotta wear full. You don't play contact, do you?
Yeah, we do.
No thanks.
Really?
I'm past the point of contact.
You're full contact rec hockey.
Full hockey.
Beer league?
Yes, really.
I don't know why I just yelled louder because you moved farther away from your mic. Like that's a me problem. Like in my head, you moved farther away from me, so I needed to talk louder.
Can you talk louder, Gerard?
Yeah, no, I would rather do the non-contact hockey where it's like, just give me the shorts. Like I don't need to wear pads or a helmet. Just fucking give me skates, shin guards, the knee pads, and gloves. Fucking tarps off, pal.
My mindset going into it was I taught myself how to play lacrosse, so I didn't probably teach myself how to play hockey.
I don't know if that correlates either. Like the skill set, maybe. Like learning how to. You basically said I've learned how to run, therefore I can teach myself how to skate.
Well, it's not like I'm like blank slate, don't know how to skate. I've skated before, and like I never played competitively, but I could always stay up on ice skates. I wasn't like a baby deer out there. So
Hey, what's wrong with a little baby deer, dude? Those baby deers are cute.
That's how I imagine Nick is just Bambi out there on the ice.
It's just a really fast Bambi.
Define really fast.
Like I'm
Not-
going
like, not
fast,
fast at
dude.
all.
Like I'm going fast. Like you remember those guys at the IBC who would sprint on the track even though you specifically told them not to? I was those guys, but on skates.
When have
Nuts
you
with
ever
it.
been up to the track at the IBC?
That's a great question. That really is. And I'd
You
love to
haven't-
answer it, but I couldn't answer it even if I tried.
You have never walked up the 3 flights of stairs to get to the track on the IBC. That has never happened. You have never done that.
I think maybe like a couple times. Back in the day, like before the days were the days. You're damn right I was up there, dude. I'd go up there and just do like a little ab circuit and then run away.
Oh, you go up 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah,
To do
you're damn
abs
right.
in the corner of a hallway.
You're damn right I would.
I never understood how people do that, where they would be like, "Oh, I need free space. Let me go upstairs. Let me go up 3 flights of steps with this medicine ball and go do
Yeah.
some core training."
Let
And
me
by that
go
I mean Russian
downstairs.
twists.
Let me go downstairs in the one section of the gym and then all the way upstairs, go to the other side of the gym and then climb 3 flights of stairs for a hallway. A hidden hallway.
You know, and you can't forget that they'd go to the racquetball court, so on the second floor, to go do their warm up.
Yeah.
Yes, my favorite part was when they would like foam roll in the racquetball court.
Yes.
Or the people doing yoga in the racquetball court.
Bridget did that all the time.
I remember I had to go tell someone that tell a girl that she had to put a shirt on. She was like doing yoga in her sports bra, and I was like, "This is the most awkward thing I've ever had to do in my life."
Yeah, that's a fun one, isn't it?
Could someone else please do this?
Yeah,
And
that was
no
not a
one-
very good one. They got rid of that rule.
Good, because it's a
Yeah, they
stupid
got rid
rule.
of that, I think, 2 years ago.
I miss the
I'm
IBC
working on
boys.
getting-
I miss
I'm working
Temple,
on
dude.
getting rid of that here.
You said you're getting rid of it?
Trying to.
I missed
Why'd you-
2017.
You're damn right.
Why'd you guys get rid of that rule? What's your reasoning?
It was just it was just like it was weird to enforce. Like one, it was uncomfortable to enforce, and two, there was like you can't like. My thing was with that, I was like, if I'm gonna tell, and I would too, like if I'm gonna tell someone they have to put like a shirt on, they can't have a crop top on.
Oh, trust
Yeah,
me, you would do that.
But I'm also gonna tell the dude that's in like a stringer that's not covering anything, be like, yo, dude, put a fucking shirt on.
Yeah, there was some times my nips definitely fell out of my stringer. That's
Yes.
for sure.
So to me, I was like, they're one and the same. I don't know what they exactly came down on it was. I think it was just like
This
the
is a
way
stupid
everything
rule.
was shifting. I think just like with the times, and just like it's not a big deal.
I feel like I could count on 2 hands the amount of times I actually saw Nick go in the IVC and lift.
You know what? That is just defensive.
We're having a conversation not related to that. And he's like, let me just cut Nick down real quick.
Just fucking take Nick across the shins real quick.
Just body him.
Oh, he's not wrong though.
I used to live in that place, bruv.
I know. I feel like that was like prior to 2016 though, and then
Oh yeah, before we were
2016, you
boys,
took
I
your-
like barely lifted. I'd go in a Star, hit some fatties, and then be like, all right, dude, I gotta go eat. And by fatties, I mean like literally one exercise, three sets of 8, and I'd be like, all right, you know what, that's good enough for today.
3
We'll
sets,
call it
8
a
bicep
day.
curls, and that's
You're
it.
damn right.
The Andrew Dubois workout.
No, the Andrew Dubois,
Andy
Dubois
Dubois
workout.
Oh
He took
my God.
he worked out with Anthony one day, or Anthony was like, "I'll hop in with you." And Andrew did what? Like 8 sets of like flat dumbbell bench press. He's like, "All right, warm up's done." And he's like, "That's like half my workout." What? It's insane.
He was a large person. I
don't know.
He was just a very large person.
Yeah, I've been there.
Super
But, like,
nice.
And also someday gonna be a lawyer.
He's yeah, I think he's like just about there.
Yeah, I think he passed the bar. I saw that the other day, or maybe it was someone else.
Good for him.
You know what? You're damn right, dude.
His
If I
dog's
ever need a lawyer, I'll definitely not call him, but I will. I'll think about it.
Ask him for a reference.
Could you imagine him coming into the courtroom like in a cutoff suit? Just be like, "Listen, Your Honor, these fucking pipes don't lie, and he's innocent."
Oh my god, I think that's like the Parks and Rec thing, or what is it? It's not. I don't think it's Parks and Rec. I think it's the Andy Samberg one. I forget what show it is, but he's like, guilty person say what, and the defendant's like, what, and he's like, got him. All right, got him, guys, got him. We got him. Case dismissed.
That's
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah,
Nice.
fantastic.
You are Andy Samberg.
I love him. He's so
Nick is 1000% Andy Samberg.
Nick is it Adam Samberg?
That's why I used the picture I used in the thing. That's Nick.
The milk carton.
Next
No,
time
the
just
one
put-
that said congrats on the sex.
God damn it.
Oh.
My mom follows the show.
I'm gonna tag her in the comments.
she's
Not Maria, bro. Please, she's innocent.
What about Patty? Can I tag Patty?
I think
Patty might get
li-
a swift laugh out of
I
that.
think Patty liked it.
She'll be like, that is my my nephew.
I gotta see now.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Boys, I've been on this water trend where I decided that I should drink more than 6 ounces of water every day, and it's exhausting.
Nah,
I
dude.
pee constantly.
All the time. It's obnoxious,
It's
isn't it?
so like it makes no sense. Like I'd rather be dehydrated and all my bodily functions work less efficiently than have to pee 16 times a day. Like it just is. I don't get it, dude.
I'm with you.
Dude, you're gonna lose your pump.
You know what?
What pump?
You know what? Maybe I want to lose my pump. Maybe
Guys,
the
wait.
pump.
Nick, what's your mom's name?
Maria?
Maria Madara?
You don't have to tag her, motherfucker. It's okay.
No, I just saw this fact online. It says they used to call these things, the things people jump on, trampolines.
Yeah.
They used to be jumpolines until Maria Madara jumped on it. Now they're called
Boo. Go again.
I saw that meme this morning.
So Drew, what'd you think of the Ghost trade?
I have mixed emotions. I'm sad to see him go, but now we have 14 million cap and we can go get Sam Reinhart and Ristolainen.
I don't want Ristolainen.
So where did Ghost go
I
to?
do. He'd be the only guy on the team who hits.
I gotta send you a clip after this. It's pretty funny. No, I don't want Ristolainen.
The Canadian guys in my other fantasy group sent me, or they sent like the group chat his advanced stats, and he's like horrible. Like his advanced stats are horrible.
He is horrible in those metrics, yes.
So that does make me. I mean, it makes me a little nervous, but at the same time, we don't have a single person on our team that hits anybody. So, and he's good at that. So, I wouldn't mind having him.
I'd rather them just go out and trade for Giordano then.
Giordano's going to be the captain of the Kraken, so I don't think they'd get rid of him.
That's true. Why don't they just go get Eichel?
I heard Minnesota's going to get him, and it's probably going to be finalized by tomorrow.
Yo, that's how they're going to keep Kaprizov then. Be like, hey, here's your line mate for the next 8 years, which is smart, I think.
So I'm more interested in this Tough Mudder. I'll be honest with you. I really am.
All right.
Like I think the majority of the rest of the pod should be dedicated solely to this experience because I imagine it was both life changing and a once and then never happening again type thing.
I believe that.
You have no respect, huh?
I have just enough respect where. No, I have no respect. Yeah,
the man that said you have no respect is the one that made a joke about trampolines. So
yeah, and my mother.
That's a funny fucking joke.
Anyway,
Be called trampolines before your mom jumped on it.
I just.
They're called trampolines.
what? Why are we like this? It's
like one of those jokes that you're like you're telling like your kid's like best friend's mom at a soccer game 16 years from now. Like after you get out of your minivan, you know, like you're like, hey, I heard this joke online. I saw this on Facebook.
and he's still gonna laugh when he's trying to deliver the joke.
I know.
He's not gonna be able to deliver the joke because he's just laughing at it so hard.
The best jokes are the ones where you can't actually deliver or finish.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the fun-
the best for you telling them, not the best for the person trying to understand what the joke is.
Best joke is Nick's life.
God bless.
God-
I can get right behind that.
Yeah, Nick's
God
first
bless.
episode back, and everyone's just trying to body him.
Well, for fuck's sake, he just disappears. He hasn't talked to any of us. It's like who knows how long.
I had to buy a
We had-
promo on a milk carton.
We took a promo out of some milk carton to see if we could find
That
him.
must have been expensive. I mean, god damn.
So
First of
many
all, that
milk-
was a high quality milk carton that I haven't seen in like a damn decade. And
So
second
many
of
milk
all, holy shit.
I typed in milk carton meme. That was it.
I'm blessed, dude. See the work that our producers do behind the scenes on this show is so underrated.
You
They
say
just don't get
producers like
enough.
there's multiple producers.
Yeah, I be producing this shit too. I be producing it all. All right, so walk us through, Gerard. You wake up on your Tough Mudder day. It's fucking 4:30 in the morning. What's going through your head?
All right, so let's rewind. We'll do the whole thing here.
Hold on.
It all started
When I was born.
no, back in high school, probably. I
What?
really wanted to do a Tough Mudder,
Oh, okay.
right?
That makes sense.
And everyone I asked was like all my family was like, so, and then no one in my family wanted to do it. They're all like, no, like that's stupid. I don't want to do it. I'm like, what the fuck? Fine. So I didn't do it. Then all through college, I'm trying to convince my family they don't want to do it. Then I'm finally out of college. I'm now fat, and I'm like, hey, or I'm not like, hey. My brother-in-law was like, hey guys, let's do a Tough Mudder. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Now I'm fat. This sucks. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'm in. Let's do the Tough Mudder. Hell, I might even train for it. Find out later that is a lie. So, you know.
Oh, that's not true. You were doing 16-ounce curls for a while. Get ready for this thing.
Yeah, just putting them down, putting them back. So, training, I looked at the Tough Mudder training thing, and like see what they say, and it was like, oh, if you want to like be able to do the Tough Mudder, this is what you do. Like it starts out easy. It's like 7 reps or 7 sets of 50 jumping jacks, 10 10 push-ups, and 50 air squats. And like that was like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like Tuesday, Thursday we're like walk 2 miles or something. I was like, all right, so that was like week 1. Then there was like if you want to kill the Tough Mudder, like this is the workout you do. And I looked at that one and I damn near laughed about it. They're like, all right, 5 explosive pull-ups, and they put in parentheses, they're like the ones with claps in between them. I'm like, who the fuck is doing clap push-ups? It's just like fucking.
Like, motherfucker, I need to walk up my stairs 10 times. Can you prescribe something a little easier?
Yeah.
So I looked at the first week of that and I went, LOL, I'm going to stick with this first one of jump rope. So I did about 3 weeks of it, of jumping rope, air squats, push-ups, walking, doing all that stuff. Then I was like, fuck this. Like, the Tough Mud, like, way overconfident, underprepared going into the Tough Mudder. My mindset of the Tough Mudder was, I'm going to run a mile. I'm going to stand at the obstacle for 15 minutes waiting for 100 other people to do the obstacle. I'm going to go through the obstacle. I'm going to run another mile. And, like, it's going to be that for 10 miles. That was also a lie. So wake up. So clearly I did about 3 weeks of training, about 8 weeks before the Tough Mudder. So, really, really want to get the rest in before the Tough Mudder. So night of the night before the Tough Mudder, Friday, go to the casino with Amanda and her 2 friends. And me and Amanda are at a blackjack table till 1 a.m, just gambling away, winning all the money, taking every fucking chip out of the casino. So now it's 1 a.m. and I look at my phone. I go, what the fuck? Like, I need to be up in 5 hours to do this fucking Tough Mudder. So we drive home. I had nothing prepared, so I needed to get like my fucking Camelback and all this shit and like what I'm gonna wear and everything. So wake up, go to the Tough Mudder. First one there, or first one in my group there. So I go and poop.
As
Poop
you should.
Yeah, I was one of the first poops in the porta potty, so it was a good poop. There wasn't shit all over the porta potty, like someone painted the bathroom with a piece of shit. So like it was a clean porta potty too. So we're in the first run of the day, or technically I guess second run, but they call us the first mud. They're like, sign up for the first mud. It's 8 o'clock, but like they don't tell you that like the competitive group goes at 7:30. So really you're like the second mud. So great marketing on their part, I guess, because we fell for it. But so 8 a.m. I'm like, now I'm talking to my group. I'm like, guys, they say that this is supposed to take 4 hours. 4 hours and 10 miles. Quick math is what? 2.5 miles an hour. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, right. So it's a slow pace. And we could walk this. We do not have to fucking be Usain Bolt out this gate. Like we could take a brisk walk and we'll be fine. It's like, guys, 10 miles. That's a far fucking distance. So obviously they fucking do the like, all right, fucking go. And everything I just said went out the fucking window and everyone's like, we're fucking running.
Just sprinting.
So it was a brisk jog, probably 5.5 miles an hour. 5.5, 6 miles an hour. So like not a sprint, but like not a walk. Like I was
enough to get your heart rate up.
Yeah. So we're going. It's literally a mile until the first obstacle. So like, and then the first obstacle is crawling in the mud. So you just army crawl under some barbed wire into the mud. So obviously, like I'm the fattest one in the group. I'm the slowest one. I'm the least conditioned in my group. So like I'm the last one there. So like get there, crawl under. I'm like, holy fuck, are we really running all 10 miles? Like, guys, this is absurd. So keep walking. It's like another mile to the second obstacle. Second obstacle is this like stupid wall where it's like you can't climb over it because like it's slanted down at an angle. So, like it's like an overhang. It's like a rock climbing overhang.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you need to do like teamwork to get each other over. So my thought is, all right, motherfuckers, I'm walking because you got to wait for me to come help you lift you motherfuckers up.
So you need me.
So I walk, I get my breath back and up and over.
Gerard Galaxy brand right now.
Yeah, Giga brain, big giga brain.
Giga
So keep walking. And so now I'm walking, I'm jogging, I'm doing like small goals in my head. So like I have cones, and I'm like, all right, I'm running to that cone, then I'm walking my fat ass. Then like walk a little bit, see the next cone, all right, I'm running to that cone, then I'm walking a little bit. The obstacles, very, very doable. If all the obstacles were in a 3-mile circuit, so like such an easy time. Would have been a great time. Would have had a lot of fun, and 10 out of 10 would do it again. But they weren't. They were so far apart until like the last mile. There's probably 4 or 5 obstacles. So we're going about mile 4. The calves start cramping up. Right, start getting real tight. Every single time I walk, like my fucking, you lifters have things. Every like eccentric moment, like my calf starts fucking cramping.
Just every step.
This man up and down is having no fun.
My name is Gerard Morgan. I'm having no fun right now.
So, but that's the thing. The obstacles, had a great time. Getting down in the mud, crawling through shit, like
Electrocution.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So about cramping up at mile 4. I come up, there's this obstacle called the birth canal, which is basically a tarp of water.
That just can't be named correctly.
Nope, it's not. It's definitely named correctly. So it's a tarp that has water like weighing it down, and you have to crawl under the water, and it feels like you're a baby being born into the world, right? So I come running up to it, my fat ass, right? And the guy is like standing on top of it, and he's like supposed to be the motivator. And he looks at me and he's like, "Let's go, buddy. You got this. You got this. You're in fucking Clydesdale." And I was like, "Oh, I'm a what? I'm a Clydes boy. If that didn't jazz me up, calling me a Clydesdale. I am in the birth canal and out of the birth canal so quick. Get a quick gallop till I'm out of range of him, and I'm like, oh, that guy has no idea how happy he just made me calling me a Clydesdale."
Gerard's got the energy to go run like an ultra marathon now. He's like, I'm going. Like, I can't be stopped.
So like I said, energy quickly faded because calves were cramping. So then we get to the mud mile, and you're unfamiliar with the Tough Mudder, the mud mile is not a mile, but it takes about that amount of energy. They're like 10-foot pits of waist deep water and mud that you jump in, and then everyone has to pull each other out and pick each other up, and then you fall into another 10-foot pit, and everyone has to pull each other out and pick each other up, and then you fall into another 10-foot pit, like 6 or 7 times. So it's exhausting. You're just
It sounds miserable.
Yeah, it was a good time, but like,
I mean, that one specific obstacle.
yes. So it's absolutely exhausting, but a good time. But calves still were not feeling great. Finally get out of that. Then we get to the first electrical thing, and it's like a slide. It's a slip and slide with little dangly electrical boys. And boy, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's sliding. Like baseball's my thing, and I can slide. So running head start, slide, and I felt like a penguin just sliding on the stuff. Just sliding, and like I was going so fast and so good through the thing. Like I was like, this is perfect. And probably right before it was probably a 30-foot slide. At about slide at like 25 feet, I get hit in the head with a fucking shock, and I think I went out for a second. I think I just like snapped and like out perhaps. Like it just like I heard the loud pop like in my face. I'm like, oh god, and like I woke up out in the grass. Like, okay, that's done. We're glad that that's over with. And then back in the jog. Right, keep on trucking.
How strong were the currents for like those shocks?
I think it was 50,000 amps. No, 50,000 volts. The amps kill you. The voltage is fine.
Okay.
Enough to hurt.
Yeah.
Not enough to kill you.
I would
I would-
fucking
I would
hope
ass-
so.
I would assume that there'd probably be a lot of lawsuits there if they were like enough to kill you.
But there was also so many signs that said like, "Hey, motherfucker, if you have a pacemaker, skip this."
Also, you're probably like wet going into this, so you're just like a superconductor at that point.
Well, it's a slip and slide. Did I not say that part? It was a
Oh, that's
like,
right. Yeah,
just
penguin,
sliding
penguin. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so you're officially a superconductor. Congratulations.
Yeah. So just it hits me just full blown. I think I went out for a second. So then I'm back in the past doing my little jog. We're doing pretty good, and I get to mile 6. Mile 6, they had the Berlin Wall, and boy, that was the one obstacle I couldn't do, and I'm pretty upset about it because oh my god, Dexter just tried
Reenacting it on the screen.
Dexter just tried to do the Berlin Wall on my bed, but missed and just ate shit.
Like you said, he was reenacting what was happening.
He's fine, but boy, that was a tough look, Dex. All right, so my leg full blown like locked out cramp. Like I couldn't like I grabbed onto a tree and like tried pushing my like toes up to like stretch out my calf and like physically couldn't push against it. Like it was so tight. About 5 minutes of like trying to push it, like praying to God that it didn't lock anymore, because then I would have like just like amputated my leg. Finally got it open and I looked at the wall. I'm like, all right, let's fucking do this. Like I got this. And I jumped up and my leg started cramping again. I'm like, nope, fucking done. We're walking. Next mile, I'm just walking. Like I need to fucking get this cramp out of my leg. So skip the one obstacle. Kind of upset about it because it was only like an 8-foot wall, little pixie uppy, pulley over, and it would have been easy. Could have done it, but like my leg fucking cramped up. Then continue the jog, continue doing some obstacles. Not much. Like the Mudderhorn is just like a really tall cargo net. That was pretty easy. You just climb up, climb down. Then the electrical shock thing, I was actually able to get through the electrical shock thing, like the electroshock therapy, I think they call it. It was like I didn't get shot. Like you can run through it and not get shocked. Like there wasn't that many of them where you had to get shocked.
I feel like that should be like a form of therapy from like the 1960s.
I think it is.
Electroshock shared. Yeah, you're
Isn't
damn
that-
right.
How they do like
Huh?
conversion therapy?
What'd you say?
Isn't that what they do for like gay conversion therapy?
Yeah, that's what I was
Probably,
thinking.
yeah.
I'm like, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah. I think that's genuinely what
Someone
they do.
who's been converted.
It's fucked up. And
I'll say, Gerard, are you still getting married, or did this change you?
no,
Oh
it's like-
yeah,
I didn't get shocked. Remember, I just said that.
Oh,
that's true.
Um,
That's true.
So then I get and right when I crossed the finish line, the mud was like very slick right there, and I almost just like ate just full blown on flat on my back. But I saved it. But boy, did the camera guy that was taking a picture of me get a foot full of mud. Just got kicked with so much mud from me flailing trying to catch myself. And then they put the headband on me, and I went and got my beer, and I thought to myself, my motherfucking ass just ran 10 miles doing these obstacles.
They gave you a beer.
Incredible.
Honestly, as long as they give you a beer, it's like pretty much worth it. I
It was
think.
a fucking Michelob Ultra. Get over yourself.
hell yeah.
But
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's what we like to hear. Good quality beer.
But yeah, no, that's like their whole mantra. They're like, yeah, get a fucking headband, a shirt, and a beer. Like that's like your prize for doing the Tough Mudder. But then, so here's the best part. So
Gerard, how many beers?
just one.
I was about to sign up too.
So I had a beer,
Oh,
and then
you
they asked me
didn't
if I
go with
wanted-
it. I'm so upset.
They asked me if I wanted a shot with my beer.
And you
What?
said
No, it was
You're
the
damn
beer. Never mind. Keep going.
Greg, you're so lucky you're cute, because my God.
So now I have this.
We both
this
managed to
10
botch
mile-
Stone Cold.
So now I had the 10-mile headband on, and I was like, you just did the 10-mile Tough Mudder. And I see all these fucking plebeians walking around with these 5K headbands on. I'm like, these fucking losers doing 5Ks. Who does 5Ks? What a bunch. So judgmental after I did the 10 miles. Oh, man, did it feel good running the 10 miles instead of the 5K. I was so judgmental. Anyone who had the different headband, I'm like, fuck you. What a bitch.
Absolute pleb. And take that shit off. You guys are trash.
Just like, you're proud of the 5K? I just did
Oh, yeah?
10 miles. Get over yourself.
And
Like,
had to
yeah.
go through electroshock therapy.
Oh, they had to do that too, but
Oh, well, fuck.
but yeah, no, wild time. It was good. Didn't successfully get through all the obstacles. The only obstacle that I failed at that I chose to not do was that wall of Berlin because my leg cramped up.
Yeah, what was that obstacle?
It was just a wall.
Oh, was it?
It was like a 8-foot wall. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's literally as simple as like one person like boosts you up and like then you pull the other person up. Like very simple
Okay.
obstacle.
Yeah.
But like my leg was full blown locked out cramp. Like I couldn't. It was a struggle to walk like the next month. Like I had to figure out something.
That's not
I didn't have my mustard packets with me. But yeah, then I was super judgmental of everybody who didn't have the 10 mile headband on, and that felt good.
Yeah, what if the people with the 5K headband were wearing it because they ran it at the time, like at the pace of a 5K?
That'd be impressive. So like we chose the 10 miler because the 10 miler has 26 obstacles, and the 5K only had 13. So like,
Yeah.
we wanted to do all the obstacles,
You want
but then like
optimal fun.
yeah, but like then looking through all the obstacles that like we missed, like the ones that were like there was a fucking ninja obstacle course that was like you do like the ledge hang to the globe hold to like the pegboard, and like I tried it. Did I succeed? No, but like if we did the 5K and I did that one, like and like we skipped that one, like darn, like I couldn't do it anyway. I was just
I would pay to see Gerard run the Ninja Warrior course.
Oh, my God. Oh, I mean, that'd be probably the world's fastest end. My man would be done that course in 6 seconds.
I would for sure get through that first section.
The quad step thing.
Yeah, that's an easy get through.
Gerard says that now. He takes his first step, pushes off his knee, just fucking blows up. Done.
No,
It's always embarrassing when someone. It's not embarrassing, but like you feel bad when someone's like, "Yeah, I've been training for this for 4 or 5 months. My whole family came out here all the way to wherever the fuck it's at," and then they wipe out on the first obstacle.
Yeah.
And you're like, "God damn, bro. Maybe you should have just like took them to Arby's or something. Like I don't know."
It's like, hey, congratulations, you had the unhappy triad happen.
Yeah, right.
Here's a whole bunch of rehab and surgery you're gonna need. But at least you trained for it.
Yeah, so I did not train for it. That's for sure.
That's even better.
Yeah,
That is better.
No expectation.
exactly. No expectation. Overconfident, underprepared.
We love that. We love that.
Yeah. So that's all it was. I'm trying to think. Like don't get me wrong. I hated everything about the running with a passion.
So does Nick and I, so it's okay.
You're damn
Right.
right.
The obstacles were a good time. The obstacles were fun. I felt bad for all the people who had to help pull me up because like I'm way more than damn near everybody who was doing that. But like I was good at I could boost people up. I'm pretty good at boosting people up. But, that's how that goes. But the mud mile was a bitch. That was just climbing out of these mud pits 7 or 8 times, like 6 or 7 times was tough.
Honestly, congratulations for finishing it, because damn right, I would never do that. Actually, maybe for a beer and a t-shirt and a headband. But like, honestly, if those incentives weren't there, no thank you.
Nick, next time because I would do it again. After 2 days of like my calves not being able to work, I think I would do it again.
I would
Just a
pay
good overall experience.
I would pay to see Gerard penguin slide.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
It was so good. It was such a good slide.
I believe it. I want to see him move like a Clydesdale too.
Oh, when that guy called me, I was stiff. Ugh.
Get like a little GoPro too, and just attach that shit to your forehead.
So the problem with like, so I had a Camelback on for like, drinking water purposes.
Did you drink the water?
Yes, I did. Which my brother-in-law was like, "Oh, you're cramping up. Why don't you like just drink some water?" I'm like, "Yeah, because that's the issue." Like that's what they told LeBron when they carried him off the court. They're like, "Oh, just drink some water. You'll be fine."
Hey, just so you know, you finished the race. LeBron didn't.
You're
So-
damn right I did.
Yep.
So I mean, clearly you're the GOAT.
Yeah.
And I didn't even tell you about. I was starting to I felt like I pulled the groin a little bit. I was starting to get
not the
No,
groin.
You fought through like a champ.
Yeah.
for real.
Honestly, McGregor couldn't have even done what you did.
No,
you're cut-
McGregor had nothing.
Nothing.
Fucking, these people have nothing on me.
Literally.
I was jogging.
that's the
and,
show
like,
title right there. McGregor's got nothing on me.
I was talking to people, and like as I'm running, and like somehow this group of people I was running with, we got to talking, and I was like, oh, did you ever do this before? Like, no, first time. I was like, I've never ran more than 3 miles before in my life, and they started laughing. I was like, I mean, look at me. People say, I was like, I would never say this. That I look like a Greek god, like body of a Greek god. Like Olympic level conditioning. These are things people say about me. I would never say them about myself, but like, that's what got me through this. That's what got me through this 10 mile.
Gerard the Greek
Well,
god.
On behalf of everybody who's listening, including Maria and Patty, we like to congratulate you, first and foremost, on your win, and second of all, on not dying.
Thank
and
you.
also coming out straight still, which is pretty impressive.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Just know if anyone out there is listening, thinking about doing the Tough Mudder, you know that you could, because listen, look at this guy. Look at this. You're not
I'm looking. I'm looking right at him.
If I could do it,
On God, you can do it.
on God, you could do it. If I could do it, trust me. I quit at the sight of at the thought of failure. That's not true. I'm fairly resilient, but like I like to think that I quit on the thought of failure. So like if I could do it, like you're fine. Just sign up for the 10 miler. When you finish, you'll be able to laugh at everyone who did the 5K. Like it'll be worth it.
There's no motivation quite like the man just tearing himself down saying, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Poetic.
and I did it with my glasses on. So like clearly not that hard, right?
Well, that means you had 4 eyes to do it. We only have 2. It's not fair.
Yeah, but you didn't have to jump into water pits holding your glasses.
True.
I
True.
had to swim through the Arctic enema, which is like an ice pit, with like holding my glasses. Like I'm swimming holding my glasses like an idiot.
The Arctic enema?
Yeah, it's a giant ice pit that you slide into.
Oh, you were a penguin.
Yeah. It came at the right time. It was like mile 8. So like you're fucking dying, and then you just slide into this giant ice bath, and it's just like just reinvigorates the whole body.
It's a shock to the system.
Yeah, it's a full blown Arctic enema.
And then
God, how much shocking is going on?
the next obstacle was stick your wet finger into a power wet.
Into a power socket, holding a fork too, just to
Yeah.
really, really jolt the immune system there.
No, the obstacle after the Arctic enema, I believe, was the so it's like a giant warped wall, but like it had a rope, so you climb up it and then you grab onto the rope and then you pull yourself up. Have your boys pull you up.
There's an obstacle I want to see Gerard do. The warped wall.
I did not. So I got to the top. It wasn't like a cliff. It was more of a rounded lip.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to the top, and like people are supposed to like pull you up, but like I said before, I pity the people who had to pull me up. So like they, so I'm holding onto the rope, and now I have to let go of the rope and trust this person I'm about to grab to pull me up, and then I let go of the rope with the other hand, and then I have to grab the other person to have him pull me up. And kind of like, all right, more than 2 people need help here, because like if I pull, like I can easily just pull both of you over the wall right now. So like I need another person to like counterbalance this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like someone grab my fucking leg. So like then I was like at the point where I like a stalemate of like neither one of us, like we're not doing anything. So I'm just like, fuck, let me go. That was the wrong choice. The warped wall was like fucking grit tape. It was fucking sandpaper. My hands got kind of fucked up sliding down that warped wall, but
You persevered. You fought through. You survived.
And I fucking continued. You goddamn right.
You finished the game. You played to win.
I play to win. Hey, I'm not here for first place. I'm here to finish. And I finished.
Well, but it's like they say. You ain't first, you're last.
And
he definitely was last.
I was not last. I was not last.
Okay, well then you weren't first.
Was absolutely not last.
Sure.
Okay, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. We'll cut it an even split.
Hell, I was high when I said that, Bobby. You could be first. You could be second. Hell, you could even be fourth.
Jesus Christ.
And that has been the Tough Mudder. Brought
What a
to you
story.
by your host, Gerard Morgan.
Anything else to say, Gerard? Any closing statements?
No, that's it, I think.
Well said. Well said.